R2 the dog. I ain't even been feeling like doing this. But let's get it. Yeah. It's probably the real level up. BIP Red Dog 1.
The O is for the 16 ounces that's in the whole pound. They really out here feeling my music. Shout out the whole town. K is for the killers I know who keep the 4 pound. You give an inch, he taking a mile like it was 4th down. The L is for the ladies for sure. I mean the real ones who out here working hard for they.
What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy R2, and we back with another banger. You know what I'm saying? So grab some popcorn and your cold drink and jump over there and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then jump over there and hit that share button. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, I know y'all been waiting on this, man. Just bear with me like I told y'all, man. But I definitely appreciate all the support, all the love, man, that we get from the gaming videos. You dig what I'm saying? The vlog series, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But just know we definitely about to get back started filming, man. Hey, to keep it between me and y'all, I film in my garage. You know what I'm saying? So the summertime definitely is a no-go for the garage. You dig what I'm saying? But it's starting to cool off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So your boy is back, and we definitely fit to dive into today's episode. You know what I'm saying? So man, y'all just rock with me, man. Stay down with me, and we're gonna shine. You feel me? So here we go. You dig what I'm saying? Today's episode, man, is like a kind of informative, video. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that a lot of the youth is taken to the streets and taken to, different uh, levels of senseless violence and criminal activity. You dig what I'm saying? So, um, and I know that, a person can get on here and preach to y'all all day, but, y'all still gonna do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the streets is gonna be the streets, you know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna be what it is. There's nothing that we can do to, put a full stop to it, but, we can kind of prevent and, do some, damage control. You dig what I'm saying? And so my thing is with the youngsters. I know y'all gonna get y'all's thug on. I know y'all wanna a Glock with a switch. I know y'all want this and that. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all think what y'all see on the music videos is cool, and the message that's being pushed is okay. And I know that the streets are gonna be what the streets are gonna be, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But what I do want to do is kind of educate you guys on how to do your time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in the streets, man, there's only 2 ways that you're gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna go to jail or you're gonna die. You're gonna go to the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? And that's just 2 inevitable places that you gonna end up. It's gonna be one of the 2 when you live in the street life. You know what I'm saying? And me being a real one, I know y'all gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to kind of prep y'all. You know. For the places that you are definitely gonna visit, and one of those places is prison. You know what I'm saying? Prison, county jail. You know what I'm saying? So this episode, man, is how to jail. You dig what I'm saying? Give you some basic rules, basic tips. How to keep your nose clean, do your time. You know what I'm saying? Get your behind back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, it took me 2 prison sentences. You know what I'm saying, to get it through my thick skull that the streets wasn't, what I wanted, and in a prison cell is not how I wanted to live my life. Waking up at 4:30, 5 o'clock a.m. to go to chow, which is what we call meal time. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast. So things like that, man. Definitely don't want y'all going down the wrong road. But if you're gonna do it, you got to know the consequences that come along with it. You know what I'm saying? And jail, prison, those are definitely immediate consequences of in the streets thugging. Doing any kind of criminal activity. So you need to know how to jail. You know what I'm saying? If and when you do go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really a if, it's just a when. It's a matter of when. When are you gonna go to jail? You know what I'm saying? So now. First things first, when I first caught my first prison sentence, man, and I knew I was going to penitentiary, my mother, she shared some things with me, and this is just off of her past experiences. I'm not saying my mama went to prison, because she haven't, you know what I'm saying? But, these are just basic, rules as a human being, that can be applied to all aspects of life, you know what I'm saying? And one was, don't take nothing from nobody, meaning, Don't let nobody offer you anything. You know what I'm saying? Prison is not the place where you're gonna just get stuff for free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might have a homeboy that you know from the streets or whatever. You know, just be leery of what you take and from who you take stuff from. You don't want to be owing nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's probably rule one. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in debt with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because a person that feels like you owe them something, you know, they feel like they can handle you any kind of way, meaning they could try you on some weird stuff, you know, or they could just, you know, feel like they want to do something to you behind what they feel like you owe them. And one thing I learned, man, is penitentiary dudes with that penitentiary mind state, they don't care if it's 25-cent soup. You know, you could probably lose your life over that 25-cent soup if, you know, when asked about said 25-cent soup, you don't respond in the right way that they feel, you know, validated. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, borrowing things in the penitentiary, you got to understand this is a penitentiary. People don't necessarily have, you know, have it to give. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody loans you something, they're going to expect it back. You know, if you go to the store and you get a 2 for 3. Now let me explain to you what a 2 for 3 is. A 2 for 3 is you give me 2 items now and I give you 3 items back when we go to the store later this week or the beginning of the next week. You know what I'm saying? And if you borrow something on that type of agreement, it's understood that you're going to pay that. Now, if you don't pay, you know, most times the first time you don't pay, it goes up to, if you owe 3, now you owe 4 items. You know what I'm saying? So you got to catch up on the next week, and it's gonna keep on going up and going up until that person who you owe is feel like it's enough. You know what I'm saying? And now we go to the next level, which is a fight, which could lead to a stabbing, you know, which could lead to a killing. You know what I'm saying? All over a 25-cent suit. You know what I'm saying? When you could have just held out until you had the funds or the means to go get your own soups. You know what I'm saying? So that's rule one. You know what I mean? Don't take nothing from nobody that you can't afford back. Really don't take nothing from nobody, period. Don't let nobody offer you nothing. Don't take nothing for free. You don't want it. Just deny it, deny it, deny it, deny it. That's one thing. Now another thing is this is very important. Mind your business. This is a very important aspect. Mind your business. Now, I know it may kind of be hard to do that if you gang affiliated or whatnot, because you know you're gonna check in with the homies. You know you want to be front line, or you're gonna walk the main line. You're gonna be in general population where you know everybody's at. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be on a PC unit or anything like that. So if you go into general population, you know, mind your business, man. Penitentiary, county jail, life, mind your business, because you know sticking your nose in somebody else's business could really turn deadly, and it could end up bad for you or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, come to jail thinking that they got to be this big tough guy and this big macho. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? The killers, the people that's really gonna do something to you, you know, they quiet, reserved. You're really not gonna hear too much from them. You know what I'm saying? Because you know those kind of people are usually loners. You know what I'm saying? Or you know they could be the coolest dude, but if you rub them the wrong way, it could get bad. You know what I'm saying? So definitely mind your business. Don't go sticking your nose in nobody else's business. Don't go getting yourself involved in nobody else's beefs. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, I would advise you to leave it alone. You know, act like you didn't hear it, act like you didn't see it, act like you don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But always be aware of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Because in prison, you know, minding your business, you know, it's a thin line between minding your business and ignoring the threat to you know the general population, and meaning and what I mean by that is any type of race riot. You know what I'm saying? Now if you ever involved in any situation like that, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you watch your surroundings, keep your boots laced up tight, and you know always protect yourself at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you black, or just because you white, or just because you Mexican, or just because you know Asian or whatever, you know, it could be, you could be in immediate danger, you know, just off of prison politics. You know what I'm saying? So always be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to read body language. That's another tip. Learn how to read body language. Learn how to read the room. You know what I'm saying? Because every single time that something is about to happen, people start moving different than they were when it was cool. So if you learn to pay attention to your surroundings, you know, learn to read body language, And another thing, I hear a lot of people joke about this. Oh, the Mexicans got on boots. The Mexicans got on boots. It's funny, but I'm gonna explain why they say that. See, Mexicans, they know, they play handball. A lot of Mexicans when they're in the penitentiary, they work out, play handball. They cook, eat together, they stick together. That's just a thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you see the Mexicans laced up, boots tied tight, and everybody's quiet, nobody's really laughing or smiling or anything like that, that lets me know that something's about to go on. So you need to be on point. You know what I'm saying? So your shoes need to be tied tight. You need to make sure you got your back up against the wall so nobody can sneak up on you. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of basic survival instincts, and you need to pay attention to them. You need to pay attention to that gut feeling that you get when you know something's not right. You got to pay attention to that in prison. Um, Another tip is leave the drugs alone. Do not experiment with drugs in penitentiary, please. It's one of the biggest reasons for riots. It's one of the biggest reasons for, gang, you know, clashes because somebody done got something from somebody and now they don't want to pay for it, or they feel like they got beat out of their stuff, or just stay away from the drug trade. If you're in prison, trying to stay out the way, do your time, go home, stay away from the drug trade. Don't buy no drugs from nobody. Don't sell no drugs to nobody. Don't get caught with no drugs, because it could lead to extra time, or it could lead to something serious happening because somebody feel like somebody owed them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be mindful of that. Stay away from drugs. Another tip, now if you're behind the fence, if you're at a medium security prison, don't be walking around with flip-flops on. I don't care. Don't do it in no prison. If you're out on the yard, hanging out, chilling, wear some tennis shoes, because you just never know what could happen. You never know what could happen, and you don't want to be put in a vulnerable situation, and you don't have the proper, footwear to be able to move and get agile and handle your business. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, if you run with a gang, they gonna haze you, or they gonna pick on you for, or uh, rag on you for having shower shoes on the rec yard. You know what I'm saying? That's a no. You know what I'm saying? When you're moving around the rec yard, even when you go into the shower, put your tennis shoes on to walk to the shower. You put your shower shoes on inside the shower. You know what I'm saying? Just in case something go wrong or something start happening, or one of your homeboys start getting into an issue, you always want to be able to have access to your shoes. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, don't go to the shower by yourself. Always, have one of your homies with you, or have somebody close by watching while y'all in the shower. Not watching y'all take a shower, but just, somebody that got y'all's back. Especially when you're behind the fence, especially when tensions is high, and especially when there's things going on. You know what I'm saying? And you can always tell when tensions is high just by the room. You know what I'm saying? You could feel the tension on the pod. You know what I'm saying? So just back, and that goes back to paying attention to your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? No shower shoes walking around the yard. Wear your tennis shoes to the shower. You know what I'm saying? Put your shower shoes on inside the shower. You know what I'm saying? Do your business. Get in there and get out. Wash yourself real good. Put your shoes back on after you get out. Walk back to your cell. You know what I'm saying? Get dressed right there in the shower. Dry your body out real good. Put your grays on, or your browns, or whatever, your whites, whatever they got on the yard. Put that on. Throw your shoes on. Get back to the cell. Then you can lotion up, deodorant up, whatever. Do all your cosmetics, and then you be straight. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing you need to know when you jailing. Now, preserving is a big thing. Now, not everybody got people to send them money every week, or every month, or some people only get money every 6 months, or maybe only, so that means you got to learn how to make your dollar stretch. You know what I'm saying? Now, when your homeboy send you $25, don't take it to the weed man. If your homeboy is kind in his heart enough to send you $25, make that stretch. You know what I'm saying? When you go to canteen, put your canteen list together. Hygiene items come first. You get your toothpaste, you get your toothbrush, you get your deodorant, you get your soap. Now that's about $4 or $5 taken away already. You get you that, get you some lotion. That's about $6.50 gone out of 25. Now you got $19.50. You know what I'm saying? Get you some soups. Start with soups because they the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you stretch a meal. Get you about 8, 9, 10 soups. You know what I'm saying? At 60 cents a piece, 10 soups. That's $6. Now you at You done spent what, $12.50? Get you a bag of beans. That's about $1.50, $1.75. You know what I'm saying? Get you a bag of white rice. You know what I'm saying? Now you can make your spread. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple fish steaks, maybe a pack of tuna or something. You can use one half of the tuna pack in one little mini spread. Get you a beef stick, now and a bag of chips. That's about 25 right there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to make that money stretch. Don't take your money to the K2 man. A lot of these dudes is out here doing all this drilling and all this and all these youngsters, they think they got it all figured out, but then they go to jail and now they need big bro, can you send me 20 or can you send me 25? Look, I got you every now and again, but I'm not gonna do it for you every week, every 2 weeks, man. You need to get your girl to do that. That's for your girl to do. I'm your big bro. Yeah, I love you. You my young soldier, but I've been telling you when you was out here to do the right thing. It's 2024. The streets is dead. But these youngsters, they don't want to listen. So you go to the penitentiary, I send you $25. You got to make that stretch. You can't take that to the weed man and get you a little chap cap of weed. That ain't going to do nothing for you, because after you get high, you're going to be hungry. Now you got the munchies, but you ain't got no food in your locker box. You know what I'm saying? So prioritize. You got to have your priorities in order, just like out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? You can't go buy a new Bentley when you ain't even bought your crib yet. You know what I'm saying? You can't go spend the rent money on a new pair of Jordans, or go get the brand newest pair of Jordans. Then you get the drip with the fit and the extra. All that. You can't go get all that if you ain't paid your bills yet. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to learn to prioritize, because people seem to forget that when y'all go to prison, life still, when we go do that time, life's still going for our people out here. They still got bills, they still got responsibilities that they got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So if they kicking you down, if they josting you, you know what I'm saying, blessing you, you feel me? You got to take that and value that. You got to make that little dollar stretch, so you ain't got to call them for another 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? $25 should at least last you a good week and a half, 2 weeks, if you know how to. And then if your people ain't sending you a lot of money, you ain't got a lot of support, man, hit that chow hall. You get 3 free meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It ain't the best food, but you can get little things from canteen, little condiments, and go spruce that food up, and put a couple chips in that goulash or whatever, a little salt and pepper. Now you got you a decent little meal. You know what I'm saying? Eat that up. Go get your what they got for you, what the state got for you. They owe you that. Go get that, because that's gonna keep them hunger pains up off of you. You know what I'm saying? Now when you want to go spread something, you just getting a little snack. You ain't running through your whole locker box. You know what I'm saying? So you can make that food stretch a little longer. You got to take a little bit off your people out here, because you still got to remember they got bills too. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of your folks when you go do that time. You know what I'm saying? And another tip is, if you got a girlfriend, the easiest way to do time is just to let her do her. You know what I'm saying? Because you calling every day and worried about who she's sleeping with, worried about who at the house, worried about this, and that. If y'all ain't really locked in like that, if you don't look at her as like wifey, that's just somebody you was cutting, let her go, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you get a chance to get on the cellular joint and hit her, or if she accepting that wall phone, yeah, converse with her, woo wah woo. But don't try to keep her with handcuffs on, bro, because you're gonna only disappoint yourself. I went through it, you know what I'm saying? I tried to make somebody be something that they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But I also reconnected with my wife while I was incarcerated, and we got married while I was incarcerated, and we stuck together, and we still together. You know what I'm saying? But we grew up together. Also, we've been knowing each other since we was in 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? So it just so happened to work out like that. But you know, it was a few. I've done it. I thought females was riding, and they was, and before I know it, I called. She talking about she pregnant, and I'm like, how? You dig what I'm saying? But I know how. But I'm like, so don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's definitely a true statement, and don't do it. So if you got a little girlfriend on the side or whatever, she ain't got your kids, y'all ain't got no real ties to each other, bro, she don't got no obligation to ride for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's selfish of you to ask her to do it. Yeah, I know. I've been there, bro. Trust me. I wanted them to do it too. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a special kind of person to be there for somebody while they locked up. It takes a special kind of person, and everybody ain't got it in them. It takes a special soul. It takes a genuine special person, and everybody ain't that. So don't expect that from everybody, because you ain't gonna do nothing but hurt your own feelings. And let's set the record straight. I said it here first. I gave it to you raw and uncut. This is the game, raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving it to you. If you got a shorty and you was just cutting her, no kids, no real relationship, if you really wasn't coming home every night and doing her right and taking her out and being that, if y'all really wasn't like that, don't expect nothing from her when you go, bro. You know, don't expect nothing from her when you go. And always find you somebody trustworthy to hold your bread down while you gone. If it's your mama, if it's your auntie, don't just mess with no random broad. They gonna spend it, bro. Make sure it's somebody who got a good job. You got the bag going on. Let me also say this before I even get there. When you get to that yard, if it's females there, that's your everyday. If you like getting money, that's your everyday mission, is to find you a female that think like you, a guard, and it can be done. I done it, and y'all can get some money together. You know what I'm saying? And you can be the one sending a little bread home. If you have to go do some prison time, and if you're in the streets, you're gonna do some prison time. If you don't die first, I'm sad to say it. I'm not wishing death on nobody, but if you're in the streets, it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's that gum gnat or whatever it was. But anyway, if you're in them streets, you going to prison. You know what I'm saying? If you don't die first, that's just the real. I'm telling you, it's not about if you going to prison. It's just a win. So take it from me. If you're in them streets, you going to prison, bro. So take what I'm telling you and digest it and mentally prepare yourself. It's a lot of people out here fighting cases. Somebody might see that as fighting the case and, oh, I'm about to go to the pen. Man, I want to know how it is. It ain't like you hearing what you see on TV. If you stay by these rules, you're going to be just fine. Mind your business. Don't take nothing from nobody. Don't be owing nobody nothing. Just do your time. Do you. Now, if you go in there trying to make friends with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, yeah, you're going to have a lot of problems because you're trying to be too friendly. And a real convict can smell the green on you. You know what I'm saying? They can smell the green on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a victim to, wanting to, you being too, curious of what's this and what's that. Nah, man. Just do your time. Focus on you. Prison is supposed to be for self-healing, for you to self-reflect, think about all the mistakes that you made when you was on the streets, so you don't have to get out and make them same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So once you get to the yard and there's females there, keep yourself groomed up, keep a haircut, find out who's the barber on the yard. Find out who the barber is on the yard and what it's gonna take for you to get a haircut. Keep yourself groomed up. Keep your browns or your whites or your blues ironed up. You know what I mean? You get you a little money, go get you some sneakers, man. Don't be walking around in them jailhouse flats and them flip-flops. Go get you some sneakers, man. They got sneakers on Canteen for 19, 20 bucks, 25 bucks. Or if you got somebody send you a little more, get you the 50 pair joint, $50 pair. You know what I'm saying? Keep them cleaned up. Act like you would out here. Keep your stuff pressed up. You know what I'm saying? Get in all the classes that you can take. Anything that they offer, get in it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you rehabilitate yourself. Don't rely on them people to rehabilitate you, because they're not gonna do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. You got to want it for yourself. It's just like out here in the world. I ran the prison yard just like I ran the world. You know what I'm saying? I had it my way. I was blessed to have it my way. You know what I'm saying? But I did my time how I'm telling you to do yours when it's your time to do yours. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business. That's another thing. If you're a gangbanger, stand on business. If you are a gangbanger, if you want to carry that in there and you want to check in with the homies and you want to lock in with the Damos, the Lokes, whatever you are, stand on that. Don't turn nothing down. Don't never turn it down. Stand on business, but don't be no bully and don't be no ruckus starter. Don't be no problem child. Do your time, focus on you, but stand on business. If you on gang time, stand on business. But you gotta draw them boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You gotta draw them boundaries. You gotta let people know that you're not here to be with the rah. You trying to go home. You focused on getting home. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be good. Take all the classes you can. Stay productive. Get you a job if you can. That's gonna get you. That's getting your reps up. So when you get in the world, you ain't got to go back to what you was doing. If you can do it in there, you can do it out here. You know what I'm saying? Get your reps up. You know what I'm saying? Work out. Calisthenics, basketball, ping pong, whatever they got available in the yard, get in it. If it's positive, get in it. Don't sit around on the bunk all day. Don't hang around with dudes all day. Don't be worried about who doing this and who doing that, chasing this drug, chasing that drug. Don't do that. Do your time. Get strong mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? You do that, you're gonna be just fine. And before you know it, time will be them flu. Get your TV if you can afford one. You know what I'm saying? Read some books. You know, just do your time. Stay out of people's business. And if you on gang time, stand on business. Don't turn that down. And you're gonna be just fine. And a lot of people, they're gonna be saying, well, man, you want to tell people how to go to prison? No, goofy. Don't take this as that kind of, this ain't that kind of video. This ain't that. But these kids is gonna do what they doing anyway. They in these gangs already. They packing pistols already. They got cases already. They going back and forth to the Berry house already. 14, 15, 13 even. So it's coming. But if they got somebody like me letting them know what's ahead of them, the outcome can be a little better. I might have saved somebody's life by making this video. You know what I'm saying? And putting these few rules of what to and not to do. You know what I'm saying? So man, y'all definitely um, y'all definitely encourage me to keep going. I definitely appreciate all the support. I see the comments, man. I see the comments. The reason why I ain't been filming is because this garage is crazy hot. I'm even burning up right now doing this video right now, but I had to get this video to y'all so we can make it shake. We back in motion. You know what I'm saying? The videos are becoming a lot sooner now. I'm doing big things with the stream. Me and my bros, we getting together. We got the stream going on. We trying to get these interviews going on. So man, y'all just bear with me. I definitely got some dope stuff coming, man, for the state of Oklahoma, man, for the sections around Oklahoma, the Crips and the Bloods. We're not going to be one-sided. We're going to keep it real, but we're going to keep it authentic, and we're going to do it right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stay respectful. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of stuff just hit the airwaves about different sets in Oklahoma City. Man, y'all, to each his own. But if you gonna really put stuff out there like that, do your homework first. Get the real scoop, from different perspectives. You dig what I'm saying? And then you form your own, opinion and make sure it's the facts though. So that way you can let the world know how you see it. But when you hear with the dog, man, we definitely gonna keep it all the way authentic, and we're gonna stay blessed up, and we're gonna, make sure that we pushing the right message. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all got some knowledge from this video. I hope it touched somebody. I hope it's a blessing to somebody, and I hope that we can pass this information on, man, so we can be prepared for the stuff that life will throw at us when you live in a certain lifestyle. And that kind of lifestyle, it only comes with two places, man, and that's jail and death. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wish death on nobody. So I'm gonna prepare y'all for the jail and the prison aspect of it, because I did it, man. 10 years of it, and I'm blessed to still be here to be able to talk to somebody. And this is my way of giving back, and this is my way of this is my rite of passage right here. You know what I'm saying? I did it, I lived it, but it's my duty to give the raw consequence side to your actions. In prison and jail is definitely a possibility when you making the wrong decisions. And to all my youngsters out there, man, if you feel nobody got love for you, man, if you feel you can't talk to nobody, you can't reach out to nobody, the big dog got you, man. All you gotta do is comment or reach out to me in some form of fashion. R2 the dog is my social handle on all platforms, from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that. You know what I'm saying? So reach out to me, and we definitely can, discuss it or whatever and make it happen. May y'all excuse that. Somebody's car alarm is going off, but I'm 29 minutes into the video. We definitely not gonna let that stop us. You dig what I'm saying? We always do these videos in one take, you know what I'm saying? And the devil is a lie. We're not gonna let that affect the video. We're gonna rock out. You dig what I'm saying? So Hey man, all my listeners, all my followers, I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Like this video, you know what I'm saying? Share this video, you feel me? And until next time, man, it's your boy R2, and I'm gone, man. Y'all be good, man. Peace.